Morning, City Council. Thank you for taking our citizen communication today. As you know, I've been speaking to City Council since February of 2009, and Ray before that since October 2008. And today I want to give you a little folder that has some new information in it. We feel like we've been doing homework for City Council when it comes to the issue of fluoride, and yet no action is taken to remove this toxic poison from our water. So today I'm going to give you a folder that has 2 pages of why we need to get rid of this fluoride, and I won't go into it, but it's got some YouTube clips and some information that I'm hoping you'll research further. We do spend about $1 million a year, it looks like. I have a Financial Administrative Services Department Purchasing Office document from March 2009 that says $1,456,400 contract amount for April 1st through April 1st, 09 through March 11. But the point is that even though the amount of money we spend on fluoride may be a very small amount, it does have a huge impact on our health. And all it takes is 4 City Council members to get this product out. It's the waste product from the phosphate fertilizer industry. We don't need it. There's no dietary requirement for it. It is a drug that's being forced on us. We don't get to choose whether to put what appears to be 1,250 tons a year into our water. 1,250 tons a year, which eventually makes its way probably down into the Gulf and the seafood added with the oil spill that we're dealing with now, because too many of our representatives represent lobbyists for the big oil industry, lobbyists for the big agri-industry, lobbyists for Wall Street, and you're not representing the citizens that we should be represented by. And the second issue in this folder is about the toxic sludge that we also produce here in Austin. San Francisco's fighting it. There's a few articles from the Huffington Post. And recently we met with Ariana Huffington when she was here in town, and I was bemoaning the fact that we've been ignored. She said send all the information to her, and their readership is second under the New York Times. Thank you.
Thank you.
To our supporters for turning out. Over the past year and a half of speaking here, I've watched the Council engage many citizens communication speakers with questions and/or comments. You've responded directly to people being harassed by neighbors, people whose sleep is interrupted by nighttime construction, and people annoyed at the sight of billboards, and just now, in fact, all worthy issues. But our careful, well-documented presentation of the arguments against water fluoridation, an issue that affects everyone's well-being, has been thus far met with silence and one joke. Today I'm going to do something different. I'll ask a few serious questions relevant to our topic, which I have done by staff is allowable. First, last August and again last December, the Austin Environmental Board issued a recommendation to the Council to set up an impartial task force to revisit the city's 37-year-old water fluoridation policy. What is the status of that recommendation right now? Can anyone tell me?
No council member has taken action on that.
Okay, thank you, sir. Second then, exactly what steps would it take to move that same recommendation forward? I mean, what is the process?
Council members could bring it before the council and put it on the agenda.
Okay. Well, how does it get discussed? who brings it up for discussion? How does that
What
happen?
gets on the agenda is up for discussion, and all this is your turn.
Yes, I know that. Okay, third, who has the duty to inform new Austin parents that the CDC and the American Dental Association have issued a warning against fluoridated water to mix baby formula and other uses?
Great question.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Nobody has answered that question.
Right, no one has to answer it. No, the record will reflect no response to that one. Okay, and finally, and this is an appropriate question because we are receiving mass medication, as everyone agrees, who promotes fluoride. And so I would like to know who among you uses unfiltered tap water as your primary source of drinking and cooking water. Any volunteers?
Apparently no.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.